This segment is sponsored by My Pets Vet.
Hey everybody, I am here with Mara Morrison, and today we are talking about all things pets. I love that you're such an advocate for pets. It's something that's very near and dear to my heart. Thank you for welcoming us into your home.
Thank you for being here.
Yes, and we were talking about puppies. We're going to get to that in a minute. But first of all, Angels Among Us. Will you talk a little bit about your experience with them and why you got involved?
Yes, I've been fostering as a volunteer for Angels for at least a decade. Probably, I don't have an official count, but maybe had over 100 dogs come through the house over the last decade. And it just started, I was on Facebook and a sad looking little gray pit bull popped up that needed a foster. And I thought, you know, I can do this. I can do this. And sent in my application to be a foster. That dog actually had already gotten a foster, and they said, how about taking a pregnant mom with puppies? And I thought, I can do that. That was probably a lot for
Very
first
ambitious.
first time foster, but that hooked me from then on.
Yeah.
And my children loved it. It's a family event. You know, we all participate in taking care of the dogs or the puppies. And I also think it's a great lesson to teach your children how to let something go that they love. And so, so that's one of the big things that's probably, we're helping others, but it's also, we're learning and growing together as a family too.
I love that. For you specifically, will you kind of map out what does it look like to be a foster parent for someone who's on the fence, they don't know what that day-to-day looks like?
So it's actually not that difficult. With Angels Among Us, the rescue provides a lot of support, from everything from training to a mentor to they cover all the veterinary visits. We have transportation teams. We have adoption events. There's a lot of support. Really, the only thing you provide is food and love. So
easy.
that's it. Easy peasy. The hardest part about fostering is learning to let them go. Yes.
And I love that you mentioned that because again, there is a lesson there.
Yes.
Has there been a pet specifically that has been really hard for you to let go, and what did that teach you?
There have been a dozen.
Yeah.
There have been a dozen. But if we keep all of them, then we can't keep doing what we're doing. So it's important to let them go. And also, I'll get pictures from adopters. You know, I just got a picture a couple days ago of a little boy who adopted one of these puppies, and he's reading a book, and the little puppy's on his leg, and I thought, okay, this is why we let them go.
Yes, and really giving them a good home to be able to pass them on to another family.
Absolutely.
And we have these puppies to talk about. So one of them, you guys are actually going to be able to adopt, but there's 3 more.
Yes.
So walk us through what we need to know about these puppies.
Yes, so these puppies are half Cocker Spaniel, half Corgi. A family adopted the mom, and they took her in to get her groomed, and they realized she didn't have a spay, scar, or tattoo. And so they went to have her spayed, and surprise, she was pregnant with puppies. So we were able to track down who the dad was. They're super adorable, very, very sweet dogs. We have 2 girls and 1 boy available, and they are about 10 weeks old.
Oh my goodness. What do you think is so special about them compared to other pets that you've
Well,
fostered?
I love all dogs.
Yeah.
I would love to have all the dogs.
I know, a big farm of dogs.
Yes, exactly.
I agree.
These are just really, really cute. Probably in the last 10 years, this is the cutest litter of puppies I've ever had.
And so behaved. Even when we walked in, I see how behaved they are. Do you train them along the way? Is that the responsibility of a foster parent?
For sure. Fostering, especially with older dogs, you're getting them used to being in a home, to being with a family, walking on a leash, getting along with everybody else.
Adopting is so important.
Yes.
You mentioned a number earlier, 6%. If that just changed a bit, will you elaborate on that?
Yes.
That would make a huge impact.
If we could just have 6% of people who buy dogs instead rescue dogs, we would actually eliminate the overpopulation problem in the United States.
That's such a small number.
Yes.
I love that you said that. Adopt, don't shop. Thank you so much for letting us in your home.
Thanks for coming. Appreciate
Getting a little
it.
glimpse. Let's go see the puppies in person.
This segment is sponsored by My Pets Vet.